pleasure on this? Is this the one we go back and ask for?
That came in today.
Oh, he wants to set up at 4 and finish at 8.
I think one of the board's questions is what would he do it for 4 hours?
Well, he has a
originally-
schedule.
He has a schedule on page 2, yeah.
Originally it was 6 hours, last time.
Right, you cut it
Correct.
back.
This is, I don't know, this kind of seems reasonable.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
This one he's requested for the 14th on Monday, and the other that was already approved is set for when?
16th.
I don't remember.
16th, I believe.
There's no conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no conflict, no.
There's no problem with this.
No address, how will we know where to write that?
Okay.
He never puts an address on.
Okay, do we get a motion on this? Can we allow it?
I'll make a motion.
Second?
I'll second.
All those in favor, I didn't further discussion, I'm sorry. Okay, all those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay. Okay, St. John's Roman Catholic Church.
It's a religious night.
Yeah, so, dear Chief, on behalf of the Mexican parishioners of St. John's, the Evangelist Church, we are once again requesting permission for a procession on Sunday, December 13, 2009. Procession is in honor of Our Lady of Guadalupe, patroness of the Americas. It would start at the park by the 5 corners traffic light at approximately 12:30 and proceed up North Church Street to St. John's on Murray in time for the 1:30 Spanish Mass. As always, our Mexican parishioners would like to include dances in native costumes proceeding up the street, followed by a small truck playing festive music. Anticipation of your response, thank you sincerely, Reverend Thomas Dix, pastor of St. John the Evangelist Roman Catholic Church. Chief has no problem with this. We will assist them. They need insurance. Did we get insurance form from Father Dix?
Not yet.
Okay, so when is he looking for it? December 13th. Can we hold it until we get the insurance form, or should we approve?
If I could make a suggestion,
Sure.
it's granted subject to
Subject to
providing
insurance, right.
insurance.
Right.
Okay. Can I get a motion on this?
No, go ahead.
Make a motion.
Second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion?
It's fun, you should
All right,
watch.
so this is, you know, as long as we get the insurance, we're okay.
It's beautiful. It really is pretty precise.
Yeah, it's very colorful.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll call the motion. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Harness of States Office of Dedication. We have a resolution, whereas the subdivision known as Harness Estates has heretofore received final subdivision approval from the Village of Goshen Planning Board, and whereas the subdivision map for the Harness Estates subdivision has been duly filed in the office of the Orange County Clerk, and the construction has been undertaken regarding the public improvements required to be installed within the said subdivision, and whereas the Village Board has heretofore accepted certain public improvements within the said subdivision, and whereas the owner and developer of Harness Estates subdivision now request that the Village Board accept certain other public improvements required by the aforementioned subdivision map, and establish the maintenance bond for the public improvements so accepted, and whereas the village engineer, Lankin Tully Engineers and Land Surveyors, PC, has received and reviewed the requests made by the owner and developer of Harness Estates subdivision and consents to the acceptance of the public improvements hereinafter enumerated, as well as recommends the required maintenance in the amount so specified hereinafter. Now therefore, it is hereby resolved, the Village Board of the Village of Goshen hereby accepts the following public improvements. Maiden Lane from Bridal Court to Preakness Court, Derby Circle, formerly Belmont Court West, Belmont Court, Preakness Court, the water booster pump station located at 201 Main Street,
Murray Avenue.
or Murray Avenue, whichever you want to call it. Can't be Monterey, sorry. And it is further resolved that the acceptance of the above described public improvements is specifically subject to the following. 1, the application shall be required in accordance with the code of the Village of Goshen to post a maintenance bond regarding those public improvements herewithin accepted in a form satisfactory to the village attorney in the amount of $164,000 for a period of 1 year from the compliance with the conditions of this resolution as provided in the code of the village of Goshen. 2, delivery of the required deeds and title insurance to the village attorney subject to his approval. 3, submission of as-built drawings subject to the approval of the village engineer. 4, installation of road name signs to the satisfaction of the village Department of Public Works. Okay, I'll need a motion on that, and then a second.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Okay, we'll do a roll call vote.
What, we have,
Oh, I'm sorry, discussion.
this doesn't fit necessarily under this jurisdiction of this, but I wanted to mention for the record, and I wanted them to be here so that they could consider this. Murray to, where it connects to Maiden, is an area where they have not yet been dedicated to the village, correct?
I'm sorry, portion of Murray.
Portion of Murray
Right.
connects to Maiden Lane.
Right.
And we have, for safety and emergency vehicles, snow removal, and garbage pickup, our trucks have to go on there. We end up with the difficulty because it is in such a bad state and condition that it becomes a safety risk for the people there as well as our people because they have to back up and back in. Does it happen to be them?
Yes.
It is true. Here I am talking to you and you walk right in the door.
My ears were ringing.
So I'll reiterate. The mayor just read the resolution we're having comments. And I've raised the issue of Murray, portion of Murray where it connects to Maiden. I know that's not under the purview of this resolution, but I wanted to get on the record the fact that it's an unfinished road and it is a access for snow removal and for safety issues for the people who live there as well as our people going in for snow and garbage. The question becomes, is there a way that you could consider at least that it be graded and gravelled so that there would be safer access? I know it's not under the purview of this, but we're entering into the winter season, and I wanted to get it on the record with you for the consideration.
Tom Ollie. Marcia just said it, I just understand which portion. You're talking about the portion of Maiden, or Murray that leads into Maiden up
Yeah.
to Preakness?
Right, to complete the loop.
Okay, to complete the loop. Okay.
And I understand that it's not part of this. I do. I'm just trying to, before we go into the winter season, if we could just at least have it graded and gravel. I think it serves the safety of our workmen and the safety of the people up there.
Well, the road is, actually, it is all curved, and it is all based with item. In the past,